So welcome to a quick video of YY21NHA. It's a Volkswagen Crafter long wheelbase high roof L2H1. As you've probably already seen in the description, they're owned by our sister company from Brand New. So it's one owner, one driver, service every 10,000 miles, which is actually an over service. You probably know the 25,000 miles of these. It's a nice straight van. Very bright. We don't buy them from auction and paint them all up. That's just not what we do. There will be obviously the odd light mark here and there, as to be expected, of a sort of 4 or 5 year work van, but it's very tidy. The van's literally just come back from its pre-live inspection, so you'll notice the back badge is missing, which is not ideal. That'll be replaced prior to sale. I think we're actually on order, but as we know, things take a few days. So it's just going to give you an indication of what you're getting before you travel. So we're going to zoom back in now. We're going to go panel by panel. So coming back into the front. So the front bonnet, that's all lovely. Quite often we see these chrome grills are split, as are the bumpers. This one's got, you probably see the sensor on the front as well. It has got a bit of a bumper graze on the side here. Which will, once it's been cleaned, it'll certainly improve that, won't be very noticeable whatsoever. But the main things is that it's all intact, no dents, no scratches, not been sign written. All the lights are all intact. Quite often again we see these, they sort of go a little bit frosty, or laminate, maybe that's the word, delamination on them. That's good. So moving on to the front wing, again that's all lovely. I'm sorry these videos are a bit boring. But it's just to give you a real honest appraisal. Going up the pillar, again people forget to mention the bits at the top of the roof that quite often have dents and stuff in them, with them being high top. This one hasn't. Screen's all good too, all good at the top of the roof. Mirror backs, all good too. Again, quite often we're seeing these that are coming back with all sort of like bashes and cracks and smash reflexes. That's all good. Tyres obviously good. Driver side front door, again all good. There's a tiny little mark there, as you'd expect, but they'll touch it up with a Velvet anyway. Side panel, again, not been sign written up, so none of that stuff. You know, sometimes you look at a van that's been signed and underneath the paint you can still see how it's been. People tell it needs a polish. Yeah, rarely polishes out. Again, all good down the sides. Back arch is good, rear tyres good. I should probably mention all the mouldings there, all quite good down the side. Again, another common area, these get all scraped and scuffed where they squeeze through bollards and squeeze through posts and squeeze through driveways and just squeeze generally anywhere they can go. So it's nice to see one that isn't. Moving up again, top of the pillars, they're all good. You've got a tiny little mark here, which is, you see, thumbnail size. All tops of the doors are good. I'm trying to really show you the top of the pillars because that's a really common area. These big high vans get bashed. Going down the doors again, all good. Again, all good here. There's a tiny, less than a fingernail there. You'll be a bit critical. Looking down the passenger side, again that's all good. Back panel, all good. Sliding rail, that's all good too. We've seen these where they've been bent and twisted as well. Young James only has the better vans, so that's all good. Back arch good. It's got a bit of a mark there, which is thumbnail times 2. Looks like a little pin dent or something. Again, it's been on the loading side, that would be quite common. You would see that. We do price the vans very competitively, as you know. The prices are, there's no VAT on this one. That's the price you pay. And these are a very good looking van. It's on a 21 plate, which is really, it's a very modern van for really what's little money. So looking inside, so driver side door card, all good. Again, quite often you see these, they're all like got scratches and scrapes from tools or paint or concrete or something. It wants a basic light clean. It's had a basic clean, but it wants a bit more of a clean than we've given it probably, actually. So that's good. Glove box, you've got handbooks. On the seats on these, they pull up for storage, which is quite nice. Hide your valuables maybe. You could do that. You've obviously got above cab storage as well. Always super useful up there. Cup holders. auxiliary inputs. You can also connect to Bluetooth as well. Air conditioning, let's make a big point of that. We need aircon these days. We should have showed you in the back really, shouldn't we? So the back's all good, all ply lined. Not, I mean, it's had a quick rinse, so that's not a stain, that's actually water where it's just dry. It's had a quick rinse. Again, that's all good. So that's that one. Walk round to the other side. It is a very good looking van, these Crafters. There's always that thing whether you want a Crafter or whether you want a Sprinter, but for me Volkswagen wins every time. You can't beat a Volkswagen, can you? This is the TDI 140 model. So that's there. 91,567 miles. May have done 50-60 miles more by the time we purchase it, because we do use them if we need to. And it will be going for its MOT and service and stuff. It's had its pre-live inspection, its health check. Machine brakes are sort of sister coat vans we always do, just to make sure. But there you go, it sits very, very well. Also worth noting, you can see if you look at the back wheels there, the whole van sits nice and straight. Again, quite often with these big vans that have been carrying loads of weight, you see them sagging a little bit. Not a lot, you have to look quite hard, but they'll be down an inch or two in the back, or they're just a bit. This one isn't. It still drives remarkably tight. It is a TDI 140, so it has got plenty of power. So the same driver's had this, been using it since it was new, so it's not had multiple drivers or anything at all. That's not been a delivery van doing multi-parcel drops, so it's not really a hard life in that sense whatsoever. So hope that helps. If you need anything whatsoever, give young James a ring. He's always happy to help, and he's always on hand. Part exchange, obviously, absolutely no problem. Delivery nationwide, no problem. Thanks for viewing, and thanks for just taking the time.